Hello everyone, so I'll explain the stream name in a little while. I'm gonna see who all shows up.
There's a lot of pallets on the back of that truck.
So I will say, yesterday when I ended the stream, I said that, or not yesterday, Saturday, when I ended the stream, I said that I was stopping because I'd leveled up. She leveled up the oddities page and not the actual leveling up I had wanted, but that's okay. I know she tried. So I'm hoping today I actually level up. I wanted to level up on stream, so.
We'll circle back around for you, David, because I'm going to drop you back off to James.
I thought...
Here in a bit, we're going to drop Caden off to his bank and let him run in really quick.
So you're going to drop Caden off at his bank. So the title of that stream, I thought you and Steph and a few others would get a kick out of it. It actually is how one person in one of the Facebook groups I'm in describes to her friends and whatever what her and her husband are doing when they're out playing Wizards Unite. So, yeah. It's a way to keep her husband busy, and they've got empty nest, it sounds like. And he was always really involved with his kids, and so when they get asked what he does with all his free time now, that's their answer. I bet those two aren't in. I'll have to go look later. In fact, maybe I can look now. Logan 3 Point LDS Church. Okay, they are. Good.
What's your activity tonight, Caden? You know?
So I did not end up playing yesterday. A number of things happened to where we just didn't get out and about. That was weird. It didn't want to do it for a little while. And then when I finally went down, then it counted it as up. Go figure.
Hi, Jan.
He's saying that because we're passing. Hi, Brett. I'm trying to watch for certain flowers too, so.
Look at his strings on his hoodie. It's bothering me.
People are once again doing updates of the More Than Just a Game. What good has happened other by playing the game and why they play it. So 1 hour 6 minutes. Scurvy grass. See if I can log it or if I'm gonna have to log out and log in.
You guys have control back there.
Uh-oh, the fuzz is after Brett. LOL.
What?
I read exactly what she said.
Unless it's an ambulance going down second south. Or first south.
I think that's what she's getting at, is she heard the
Ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't break any hunting laws or anything like that to have them turn on their sirens and come after me, Jen. Here you go, Caden.
Went south.
He's going to be out with me probably Thursday afternoon or Thursday morning.
What about driving laws, though, LOL?
Driving laws? I didn't break any driving laws. I was going the speed limit.
Actually, we were stopped at the light when it started.
When it went past us, we were stopped at the light. Speedy Gonzalez doesn't speed anymore, Jen, after he had his license taken from him years back. Oh, oh. I'm being funny, Jen, with the decapitated goose head.
He's attempting to be funny. He's not really funny.
He's got a goose head from off one of his decoys that he'd lost for a little bit in his vehicle. And he's taking it and facing it at Mindy and doing that.
I'm being funny.
You're
Trying
attempting
to.
to be funny. You're not actually.
Hey!
It's true.
Hey! Jeez, what about my... Yeah, pride. You just shattered it.
I sure hope your entire self-esteem was not based on your pride of being funny. Because you will inevitably get upset.
By you, yeah.
Exactly, or anyone else.
I think that one came out of a different place.
What?
That crack came out of a different place.
Came out of the same off of that one down on the bottom. Same chip.
Except this line goes to a different place than that line does.
I don't know.
Here, I'll show you.
I see where you're coming from.
This line goes like this, which heads down towards somewhere
And
other
I'm
than over
watching
here.
right there, there's an
This one
arch.
comes here. Yeah, but this line goes farther over this way. It looks like, unless
it looks like they connect to the same spot.
No, it looks like this one hits over here somewhere, and this one hits here.
I don't know. I'm not gonna argue over a cracked windshield.
I want to go look, see if I can figure out from out here, because it's possible. It just, yeah, it's interesting that it happened. Oh yeah, it is the same place. It goes straight up and then over. The one he fixed comes kind of up, comes
And that
up
one goes
and
over.
then over, and this one just went up that way.
I can see it from here.
Well, over here, like I said, it looked like it came over here
When
more.
I'm fixing him on that black thing, he's a pain in the rear because
Yeah.
he said it's defrost strip.
Yeah, no, I get that. And I'm not mad, I just, yeah.
So
Luckily, we know the best person to go to
glass.
get. Yeah. Well, and they're the best people to go to get it replaced. We're still waiting for Caden. That's why we're still sitting here.
He is right there.
But that does make me feel better that it's from the same crack, because I was going, what the heck? How did we
I
get...
was thinking it was from the same crack.
Well, I know, but when I got looking at it, it looked
ready,
like it
Caden?
started over here, that there were two different places, and then I was going, that could be an issue.
Same stupid chip from rocks chipping. I got it from coming home from work when they were frickin' chipping the road. Chip that road every year. I'm not driving down it this next year. I'll go the long way home.
Well, I think if we'd got to it sooner, it might have helped too. But you tried to and couldn't get with one person. Couldn't get with someone to get it fixed in time.
Jen, my person who does the windshields, he's looking for geese for me, so I hope he finds a good spot where I can go out with him Saturday and kill a few.
Which, if you ever need any car window stuff done, let us know.
We know two really good individuals. They own their own businesses. One of them takes it more serious than the other one, though.
I don't know. I question that. Because seriously, Wes at times does, and at times it's Russ. Think about it.
Find a heat-tron, Caden. The people going to it will do it again. Think it'll be possible shiny. You hear me, Caden?
What?
If you find a heat-tron raid, the people going to it, we can do it.
Okay.
So for anyone, I know Jen already knows this. I'm going to go over here. But they are including Weasley's car. And so tonic traces will increase chances of Whomping Willow, Weasley's car, and faux glass. Reduce brew time for Existimo by 50%. Increased master note effectiveness to 50%. So that is another 50%, so 25%. Wonders of the Wizarding World encounters less likely to depart. Increased dark detector duration. We will have Community Day assignments, spell energy on the map, and the flags will be turned off.
Going,
No.
Where are you trying to send them to?
Yeah, where are you trying to send me to, Caden? This is Pacific West.
Community Day is the 18th. And I believe Community Day for Pokemon Go is the 19th.
Sunday.
So the 18th would be Saturday. So you will want to go to your Wonders of the Wizarding World and see what more you need to prestige the page. Obviously, this page I got a lot left to get. I believe both of these, are in fortress battles, so I'm kind of stuck still. But if you can max out the night bus, and you have all of Grop and the Howler and the poster of Sirius Black, then you're going to be better off. So one thing...
What did you say you needed to do, Mindy?
Eh?
What did you say you needed to do?
I needed to go to Walmart.
I knew that.
He thought you said you needed to go to the bathroom. I think she's just moving.
So I don't have to worry about ripping my cord out of the wall.
She's got to plug in her phone, so.
And she can get a plug-in back there. This gas cap is
Open.
wide open. Grandpa hasn't came to plow this yet.
Which is actually, in some ways, a little bit surprising.
Surprising. I know, that's what I was thinking. You okay, Caden?
So one thing people are
What?
suggesting.
Are you okay?
Sure, I can't really hear you because I'm listening to music.
He's finding anything good on Pogo yet?
I don't think he's even looked. I could be wrong.
When we go to Walmart, we also need to get more laundry.
Okay. I forgot. So, what was I thinking of? One thing some people are suggesting is for those other pages to go find a Wonders of the Wizarding World flag and make sure you have everything but the Whomping Willow and the Weasley car completely caught. And then go in the fortress over and over and over.
Okay, Caden.
What?
Tell me if I need to stop for Pogo.
Okay.
Now we may stop by Macy's.
I want to know if you have to stop is because I'm busy.
What?
He's going after something, I'm guessing. We're going to Walmart for sure. We may stop by Macy's if we or to sign the tax referendum thing. They've got people there getting signatures right now.
You're good.
Okay.
They said till close, but I don't think they were thinking about the fact that Macy's doesn't close on Mondays.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do now?
They're not open 24 hours anymore.
Okay.
A lot of places
Oh, it's
used
at
to
the
be open.
Maverick.
Hi, Steph!
There's a brand new Pokemon at the Mav.
Which Mav?
Hmm?
Which Maverick?
The one across the street. It's
So not this one in front of us, but the first one they built.
Yeah, that's what Brett was just saying, is they actually do close now.
Smith's actually closes now too. Both of those used to be open 24 hours.
oh,
What?
it's one of the party Whisperers. Uh-oh.
Where? Uh-oh is right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The Yeah, that's something. That looks
Oh, back to what Mindy said. Mindy had said that if Brett's self-esteem was based on his ability to be funny, he lost his self-esteem a long time ago. And he's gonna have huge problems.
Like, really? Thanks for shattering my self-esteem, Mindy.
You said thanks for sharing. Not your self-esteem.
Okay, pride then. Anyway. And yeah, it is good to hear it was a decoy head and not a dead bird's head.
If I had a dead bird's head in here, it would be rotten and yuck.
Yeah, especially since
Yuck.
it's been at least a couple days since he last caught one. Of
Killed
any
one,
type.
not caught,
Yeah, okay, killed one. You know what? They know what I'm saying. I'm going after this because there's
A new one right up here.
a new one up here. Yeah, that's what he was saying ouch about.
What?
Is that what he was saying ouch about back then?
What?
When we were at the bank, was Mindy?
Help me.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
So Steph, I'm gonna catch you up. The title was someone in my group. Her husband is her and her husband, I think, are empty nesters, something like that. But her husband used to be really involved with their kids. And so everyone's asking what he's doing now that he's not doing as much with the kids. And that's her response as to what they do every day. Her husband doesn't like it. That's what it embarrasses him. But she thinks it's funny, and I thought it was perfect. And that you guys would like it. And I don't know if you saw, but they've added the Weasley car to the Confoundables for Community Day. So we should have a lot of the Confoundables that available. The only one, Grop will be missing, it looks like. And I can't remember what others, but yeah. They couldn't go. They had to wait for the missionaries who were crossing legally.
Oh, that's not good.
Correct.
Look in front of us.
I know, I see. Did you get the new Pokemon, Caden?
It's by this pavilion.
I'm not seeing it either, so.
There he is.
Which one is it? Oh, there. Shelmet.
The Shelmet, Caden?
What?
The Shelmet's the new one?
Yes.
Not for me. I
Okay.
got one of those at home yesterday. I showed it to you and you tried getting on and it was gone.
Now we'll go back over here.
Uh-oh.
What? Caden's all excited, Janet must have done something better.
He's not too great. So? So if we trade this not so great Shelmet, Dad, you can evolve it.
this
down,
one.
Dad.
Okay.
No. What one is it? Come on. Water fall at the falls. 15 hours, 22 minutes.
Do you want me to evolve your
Oh,
shell
it's
mat,
there.
Dad, that we just traded?
Which one's better, the one I cut yesterday or the one today?
This one I can evolve right now with not wasting any candies.
Whether
No,
Jen beat
but
me
I'm
to
asking
bogging
which
that
one's
one
better
or what?
IVs, the one I cut yesterday or that one?
Well, I can already tell you the one we just caught has better CP, has better IVs
Okay,
as well.
evolve that one then.
And this costs you 0.
Kinda don't want to go to Walmart till we're almost done. Makes sense, Mindy.
Let's see what's here. So, Steph, the reason we're coming here with going shopping is that the state's doing the way they decided to switch things up, taxes. We don't
I
necessarily.
don't even see him.
I didn't either, but they
They're
said.
not here. They'd be right at the door. So they're not there. We tried, sweetie.
Just a minute. I'm gonna ask her because she says she's gonna be here. She said she was showing up at 4 at Macy's. So I can't 4 until close, so I can't see. But I also don't see them anywhere. I'm not denying that I can't see him. I'm saying, I'm asking her where she's at.
Oh, we gotta go up to the north end of town too again.
Okay.
Free donut every day that you go on in.
Okay. Well, if we want to, while we're over there, we can also grab glasses. There they are.
You can see it.
I'll let you park and come, and I'll just jump out now. Caden, either come now or come with your dad.
Would you like to sign the referendum? Do you have your driver's license?
I have my driver's license. I was just after it. I'm the one who you would have just barely got a message on Facebook.
Oh yes, hi!
So,
I haven't been on Facebook, but I recognize you
yeah,
now.
no, I'm just saying, you literally, because we didn't see it, I've got 2 more coming in.
Oh, great.
So,
Awesome, thank you so much. Hold off 1 second because I'm going to pull up your voter
Yeah.
registration. And that way we make sure we get everything right. Cross our T's and dot our I's. Okay.
he went to go park, so.
I saw your thumbs up right before I headed here, actually. So you are going to want to
Yep.
print your name as it appears there,
Okay.
legibly and within the lines there.
So the full thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
No, that's fine. That's why I'm asking. Because that space is
It's very small, yes. And then signature. Today's the 13th of January.
Yeah, it just.
My brain's been like that today, 2020. And address. And then date of birth. It helps them find you.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think out.
Well, it should be on your.
No, how old I am.
Oh.
We'll put it that way.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, here they come.
Thank you for bringing people.
Yes, and thank you for bringing people. That's even
Well,
better.
it's kind of easy to say to your husband and your son, your stepson, you gotta come. It's too bad I can't sign for the one that's on his mission.
Hello, driver's license?
Would you like to sign the tax referendum? This puts
We just need your driver's
recent
license
law
first to look up your voter
on the
registration.
ballot.
That
Well,
way
I
we make
have my
sure we...
registration card on me.
Do you? That's even better. So I just need to confirm that you're you. There we go.
Application info, and it says it's not an ID.
Yeah,
Well, it'll be enough of an ID for this.
they
you
just,
go.
the thing is, they just need to make sure you're,
So you're going to
Filling
want to print
things
your name
out.
legibly and in that space
Okay.
as it appears there. So the whole shebang.
And we'll have you print your name here, your full middle name, and then
$1.99 compared to like
Signature.
less than that over at Walmart. Oh, they're 2 for $3.
And today
Yeah, it
is
looks like.
January 13th.
Oh, those are the bigger ones. The smaller ones are $1.50. Okay, that makes more sense.
You can just write the zip above it.
Free donut, Krispy Kreme.
And then your date of birth.
I'll tell you where in a minute, Jen.
I don't bloody know what you're talking about.
It's mini donuts.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. Did you want to sign also?
Cheese. Oh, wait, you
I'm
can.
18, Mom.
Do you want to register to vote real quick?
Just turned 18.
Haha. Give us cell phone and
I'm not used to this. Like, her birthday was not even a month ago.
I turned last
And then your birthday.
11.
Oh,
11th of December.
December 11th, so it was like, so in my mind, yes, so in my mind it's still, no, not quite yet.
Go to vote.utah.gov. No, I'm the same way.
Thank you so much for
I
the card.
turned 40 in October and I still don't forget it. And that's a milestone too.
Yeah, I think they kind of push
You'll
it.
pull the blue page and you'll scroll to the bottom.
You saw, I'm in my 40s too, and I was like,
And there will be where is it? Right there. Register to vote. And they will give you some prompts. You just fill out what they ask.
So,
Would my permit work this out?
yes, your permit works. She's got to register to vote before she can fill it out.
If you have any questions, let me know.
So even better, I brought one more than I thought I brought.
Thank you so much. Everyone could bring 3 people. I think you get it done. So you did perfect. Thank you.
If I could get the other one that's not on a mission here.
Yes. Where's he serving?
So one's in Oklahoma. He's on a mission, but the one I was talking about is over working at Poor Lockers right now.
Okay.
So I have 2 old enough. Yeah, it's too bad we can't just text and get approval to.
Yeah, they voted that out
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, I get that. What we're signing is at Macy's right now. There's a thing to put the new tax referendum thing, the 2019 tax plan, on the ballot to repeal it this coming year, Jen. So, how late are you going to be here?
Close.
So, what, midnight or
Yeah, I already
whatever?
drink coffee.
Okay, they will be here when you get out. We're at Macy's.
I'm sorry. That doesn't sound good.
But that's what my brain does when I drink coffee.
So that's what I said. I was live streaming, and someone just asked me, "What are you signing for?" And I, come on over.
Please come over.
And we'll scan
So they're up there. It's an update, if you look into it, of how they do taxes. But in the end, it's going to, one of the things is it raises the tax on food, gas, and services to almost 5%. So,
You'll want to write your name exactly how you say it.
and that 5% is just the state tax. So then on top of that, you have your city taxes and everything else. And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize. Can I help this? Yes. Did it accept it?
Yeah.
Okay.
verified. There's a lot of books that their clerk's still working through them. So tell me that we're
Yep, print your name and put it in there.
Caden, I remember where I got the 10% from. This 5% is before city taxes. Then you have your city taxes on top of it.
Okay.
That'll raise food tax to about 5%.
Either the tax on gas going up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been invited to what is it tomorrow?
What?
Okay.
The Republican nominee for governor. He's sending out to everybody register to
To
Never got
vote.
the invite, so
they just signed.
what?
You signed it?
I got it on my phone. They texted it directly to me.
It may be specific people. Who knows?
Thank you guys, all of you.
But we're on, right? I'm not sure. Yep. Well, I just told someone, so.
Perfect.
And who knows? And I can't remember if your dad's registered as Republican or not.
me?
Yeah,
Registered.
I thought so. I'm independent, or I'm not registered. I'm not declared either, so. Yes, the food one, Jan. The one that's actually open. That's why they say they'll be open until close. So,
I'm not for how the state handled it, Jim. It's just, I don't agree with how they didn't put it on a ballot and ask voters if we wanted it, if we agreed with it or not. They just, hey, this is how it's going to be. Sorry.
I think that the big issue is how high they raised it. Just out of the blue and everything they're going to include. I get they're trying to reform taxes, but I don't agree with the way they did the reform. Because, yeah. But even gas is going to go from the 1% or whatever it is now. That's the state's portion. It's already being raised. It's supposed to go up this year. My understanding, though, is if this passes, they either, one, are going to have to back off for a little bit, or two, they may raise it and then drop it if it passes. It's just, so you remember how there was the vote on Proposition 2 and all of that, where we get it put on the ballot to vote on it or not? That because they got enough citizen signatures, that's what would happen here.
Yep.
Is basically
force it to the ballot before they can initiate it.
Yeah. Well, it will go on the ballot to repeal it. Is what'll happen. And then if it passes on the ballot, it will be repealed. And we'll go back to the way it was before they decided on this. And then from there, the legislature will have to decide if there's a way that they feel better, or a different way that would work better to do the tax reform stuff.
Did you find a raid, Caden? You haven't even checked Discord, have you, Caden?
One other thing that they took out.
What?
You haven't even checked Discord for a raid, have you?
I don't know.
Okay.
One other thing they took out was that they can no longer, I believe if I read it right, they can't transfer funds into the school districts or anything anymore, into the school fund from the general fund. They can still, I think, do withdrawals. They just can't do any transfers in.
Sorry about that. The guy was looking down.
Sounds good stuff. That's true, but the thing is, they would have to go back in, which, not saying they won't, but if this were to pass, it would be repealed, period. Then they would have to go in and redo it. And one thing they've learned with this is if they got it with the medical marijuana one, if they got it too close to exactly what this is, it would go to court. I will say one thing about the medical marijuana one. As I read it, and I read what was actually voted on versus what people thought they were voting on. The one that actually went to voting was a danger. It was so horribly written and everything else that something had to be done. Their hand was forced. They had to make some changes. Now, some of the changes...
Something yummy, Mindy.
Some of the changes are not necessarily in line with what, I think some were not appropriate. But most of what they did was just straighten out what was already there, or what was voted on, and make it so it was legal. Some of the stuff that people claimed was a change of that legislation, they had actually voted for. It was in the legislation, it was written that way in what they voted for. But what happened was somewhere along the way, the people who put it to vote had changed the wording, or their draft had never ended up something along those lines happened. So it actually ended up being that it wasn't as huge of a change as people thought it was. It was just put in legalese terms rather than in layman's terms. Because layman's terms they won't hold up as much in a court of law. So, we're Krispy Kreme, right?
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme is where the free donut is. There's a free mini donut every Monday this month.
So yes, Mindy, I'm taking you for your free donut. How does that sound, Mindy?
What are we doing?
Krispy Kreme is giving away a free mini donut every Monday of this month, Caden.
The other possibility of what would happen is that the legislature hears what's going on.
I hope so.
And does another change to take into account what they find out from this vote. And and in such a way that it works out better. And so then the vote might be off the table.
Yeah, they didn't tell us where.
Where what?
The FHEs. They just said what
There.
it is. They didn't say where. I'm like, I can only assume it's Mendon since last week was Wellsville.
Mm-hmm. Did you say something to me, Mindy? Oh, okay.
The re-election is this year.
Correct. When you receive your voter ID, Mindy, you'll be able to use it.
I want you guys to help me fill it out.
Well, my suggestion is I can show you where to find information and everything.
Well, yeah, I already know as of right now, I'm going to be an independent because I don't know which one. I don't really know.
Well, and one reason I go independent is I seriously research every candidate and every office. And you can go like Republican and then vote separate, and it generally puts it as Republican all your vote, but then you can change it for certain people. But but independent basically means that you aren't saying you're a Republican or a Democrat, you're one of the, basically in a way it says you're a sway voter.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
No, I was wondering if it was this year because Caden confused me like a year ago. Because you said Chrissy would be able to vote in this election. She can't.
No, she can't.
But you told me she could. Not you, but Caden.
Could do what?
Vote for president this year? You told me that once upon a time. And I was really
Utah law, yeah, it was on the board. I'm not sure if they passed it, but they said if you
Utah cannot change the law for voting for president.
actually, no, I don't think you understood me. Chrissy wasn't going to be able to vote because she turned 17 this year. But if she was going to turn 18 this year, then yes, before the election, then yes, she would have been able to vote.
Well, yeah, that's always been the way it is.
There is lawmakers in Washington trying to get it dropped down to 16.
Don't do that.
That's stupid.
There are some that want to raise it to 21.
Oh, there's a new lawmaker that, Mindy, we'd be breaking a law. You know what he wants to do, right? He wants to raise the age to use a cell phone to 21.
That will pass.
I can't say it won't pass. I think it's the same guy that's trying to mess with COPA.
That's just, how do I put it, asinine.
You know, pass. You've got people my age that look at like, no.
The cell phone law would be for Virginia. Okay, then it's not the guy that's messing with COPA, but still.
Virginia is cuckoo, so I think that's the state.
Or North Carolina. She's not sure which one.
I think that's the state that's got all the strict gun laws going into place.
I'm jumping in just in case because I've noticed I'm at 27%.
We don't have a way of charging phones in this vehicle.
Dad, you didn't think this through.
What?
You could have gone the other way and made it any easier.
I'm sorry.
Mindy, what we're going to be here for? Ages. Are you kidding me, Dad? You haven't even fed Skarmory?
No, I have not.
Well, I'm not going to feed it because that's your own money. My Mewtwo, I put him back as my buddy, and he immediately gave me a gift and a souvenir. He gave me a cactus fruit, which according to the description...
We made it.
Which according to the description, a cactus fruit...
I'm kind of surprised I'm still able to get in.
When we did a Jan on Saturday, you drove away from it.
Yeah, but I was right here when I jumped back in.
Take your phone back. Mindy, thanks to that I'm on Spotify. Now look where I'm listening.
And I don't want to jump out to see why it's letting me back in because I almost bet either one, my person hasn't moved and that's why. Mindy just threw a snowball at Brett. Yes.
What?
Just.
Okay, which kind?
Which kind is what she's asking. I'm gonna go.
So I'm actually in Krispy Kreme somehow fighting.
Let's go. The pink sprinkles.
Okay.
Just because I want to feel like it.
I'm just gonna get the normal.
I'm gonna get the chocolate sprinkle. You, sweetie.
Let's go with the pink.
I'm taking the pink one to feel like it's home essential.
We're good.
That's it, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, here. How many times do you think I can go in when I'm pretty sure we're too far away from the fortress? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Treat, Mindy.
Maybe I should start using my other rune stones rather than this one.
Mindy, I was watching Smosh's video, right? They did every
Wish I'd dropped my Baruthias,
Whole Foods ever, right? Somebody gave them kombucha. You know what they said?
but I was trying to hurry.
Don't forget we need to go to Walmart.
I'm still re-entering.
And then we need to go to Super Bowl.
So I'm at Krispy Kreme, and
I felt like proper Homer Simpson.
that's why I'm saying I wonder how many times I can get in. But I've looked before, and Krispy Kreme's not supposed to be within range. So I'm wondering if my GPS has me stuck over there.
Wacky.
Good place.
That's why I'm saying I wonder how many times I can get in. Because I know I tried one other time when we were at Krispy Kreme, and it said I was too far away.
Now you better be too far away.
I'll see you in a minute.
Ooh, I can spin this gin.
Okay, if it lets me back in. Okay, Jen, I am at the stop sign below. Okay, finally.
Finally said you're not close enough.
Yes. That was interesting. Because I've been at Krispy Kreme before and tried to jump in the fortress, and it wouldn't let me jump in the fortress. Now I'm debating on a. That's what I'm thinking, is my person stayed at the fortress. I'm debating on if I should drop Barufios or not worry about it. I don't think I'm going to worry about it today. I just didn't want to reach after it until I had managed to get kicked out of the fortress. Not that good.
It was our little still. They were cooked earlier in the day, and so they had time to harden up. I thought they were pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Would have been better if they were hot, though, right, Mindy?
Now I can throw that away now that I went and signed.
What? What are you saying, Caden?
Keep going straight. Keep going straight. That's what he said.
I was going to go this way to circle in Willow Park and Walmart.
Okay, just need to use a potion. I'll have to maybe tomorrow or something go with it on the map so I can see for sure and see what it says about where we were at. And see if I can enter from where we were.
Oh, yeah, I tried beating one of the Team Rocket Go leaders. No success. Well, I got pretty much through all his Pokemon until the last Pokemon. Then his last Pokemon wrecked me. It was a Salamence and it wrecked me. I was like, no.
Oh, wow.
You also got to remember, me and Mindy have to be the FHE.
Yeah. Have you found out where it's at?
I'm assuming it's at Mendon is because we had it in Millsville last week.
And you can't text them to find out?
Generally, no. It's just a remind message.
My brother sometimes picks up a half dozen donuts that'll last us a few days. I put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and they're all warm and yummy.
Oh, yummy. That does sound good. The mini when Jen was hard.
Yeah. And I think that's why I didn't like it, is it just... It wasn't hard like a cake donut tasting hard. It was...
The hard, stale hard.
Yeah. It was almost like they made either had them shipped in or made them throughout the
first
week.
Thing this morning.
No, it tasted like more than a day of sitting there. if that's how much sitting there for a day goes hard for
Now you
them.
just need to find a gym, Dad.
For what?
Yeah, 2 quests to battle in a gym. 5 times to battle in a gym.
Do I have a quest complete?
Yes.
So I can claim it tomorrow. Found out if your brother's going to be joining you?
Because that's another option. You could see if he'll come pick you guys up at Walmart. I will say I'm suspicious. I think that the legislature is going to end up redoing the tax bill as soon as they, because I'm hearing a lot of discontent over this one, even more so than we had over the
I don't want to battle you blood.
everything with the marijuana bill and everything.
Contact your brother and see if he's planning on going?
What?
Do one of you want to contact your brother and see if he plans on going?
I'm trying to save one of those sponsored ones unless Steph wants something else.
Quest, Caden?
You don't have a quest spot.
Okay. But did you spin?
So now let's go see what I have.
Can we battle in this gym?
Delete that ingredient gift. And the reason I'm saving it in case Steph wants... Okay. And that's what I didn't mean an ingredient. I had meant the sponsored runestone. But if you can use energy, I got a better one then to send to you. That's what I was wondering about. Okay, this is 1 hour 26 minutes. And I can't remember what it's called. And I don't have any, so I'll have to look since we're going close enough.
It's Planet Walk Mercury.
No, That's not going to tell me it's ginger root. That's right. You're good.
You get them spun, Caden?
Whole thing.
What?
Right as I'm trying to put it in, figure out the exact time, it decides, nope, we're gonna freeze for a minute. Please be careful. So 1 hour 24. That's what I thought I remembered, but then I went, wait, wasn't it less than that? There. See how many more of those I have. Okay, now I might want to save them. I was holding on to the one sponsored just in case that's what Steph wanted, that one over the ingredient. Or not ingredient, over the spell energy. What was that?
What was that? Chunk of ice falling off, my guess is. Just for you, Mindy.
He's saying that because he found a space to drive through.
I'm staying right here.
Okay.
So. It's up to you. So I'm seeing if we get a chance to go past a sponsored Fortress again while my phone's still got charge. I'm kind of hopeful, but not way hopeful. So
there, I got you back.
Brett just got Mindy in the small of the back. Was what that was about. So I don't remember what we're here for Mindy. I do remember she said we need to get laundry detergent.
Purple chocolate brownies from Hostess. Mindy disagrees.
Purple chocolate brownies.
Triple.
Oh, triple chocolate. Okay, that sounds a bit better than purple.
Not purple, triple.
I think it varies on the type, but Mindy doesn't like chocolate.
I just need it to where I won't break Jade's dryer while it's on top of it.
Actually, that one's cheapest. Do you prefer Tropical Breeze or Plus Oxy but with original fresh?
Probably the chocolate.
Wait a minute. Can you get that one? This one's smaller and it's more. I think that's small enough, right? Yeah. Okay.
Need anything else?
Yes, we do.
What?
Where are they? Dryer sheets. Right there, just a cheap dryer sheet. 2.5. 2.3. Great value. That one. This one, not that one. Okay. We need that because that's what they said would help the Yeah, we'll go with this one. So our vacuum keeps clogging, and I called on it, and they said that it probably is getting static. And so to use dryer sheets to wipe in the tag, or not the tag, in the hose. I know. That's kind of what I'm hoping I can convince him to do on the way out.
What?
Drive past AT&T so I can jump in another time or two. Or three or whatever. Oh, Mindy wants a scent booster. That's the one you want. You also have these down here. All the way down to here. She's smelling all the different types of scent boosters.
They're all seeds.
You're fine.
Speaking and talking's never good.
Oh, we totally get it.
None of these prices make sense because they're all over.
Each of them's per ounce, but it depends on how much you use.
Per ounce.
These prices.
I didn't need to know the total price.
Oh, total price $3.97, I think, for these, or $3.97 for these.
Oh, you can too smell these when you squeeze and sniff them. Yeah, that one I didn't like either.
Here's the one you got. Oh, you're... You're glad I pointed it out? It's a little bit more expensive, or a lot more, but I also know you're kind of picky sometimes.
And lavender helps me see. But only a certain kind of lavender. And so hopefully, when I wash my sheets and stuff like that, I can fall asleep there.
But the bad part is if it lasts long.
It's only if I'm starting to.
Yeah, but when you wake up, if you get dressed, you get what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, are we done? What were you saying, Brett?
Classic caramel, $2.97 for 4 ounces.
So, I think we're done shopping. So, we're gonna go buy these and get out of here. So I need ideas. In the past, I've got each one of my kids those candy hearts. But obviously, they're all old enough now that the conversation hearts, the powder ones, or the ones that turn to powder, they don't like anymore. So I need ideas of decently cheap, but something I could get for the kids and husband. And there's one.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Okay. One idea I had is maybe we can go, if Steven's still at Hortlockers and he's going, go drop him off with him. Well, if we can find out, that would help.
They told me. Didn't they? Dad, I'm not going anywhere. Why do you need to leave the keys in? That's what Katie said.
Just in case you decide you need to turn it on for some reason. So if he is at Jade's, you've got the stuff that goes to Jade's. I have the stuff that goes home. At least I think, right, Mindy? Okay. Ow!
Sorry, I got your arm, Kaden. Didn't mean to get your arm.
Oh, lovely. Just so it caught on something or some things. You're gonna have to Pull it and slam it. No, you're going to have to slam it.
Got it.
Closing right now. It's not meant to be closed. Not for human hands.
Okay, we'll see if he passes AT&T for me to jump in again.
What, Jen wants you to do one more?
Well, I could use some more gifts. But we need to get over to Jade's, so that's why I said we'll see. I'm not sure which way you want to go.
Probably gonna go down past Willow Park.
Okay. He hit the curb. That's what the clapping's
Just
about.
barely.
You're still hitting.
Shut up.
Just barely. You still hit it. Shut up, smart. That was that conversation, just in case, because I know Jen couldn't hear earlier. He's such a great driver. LOL, he's such a great driver.
Shush!
No.
Putting that in, even though if anyone goes after that, it's technically illegal.
What?
Saturn has ginger root in an hour. What a mean husband! Won't drive past AT&T for you?
I'm sorry, but you gotta get into an activity and their brother may be at Jade's, their uncle's house.
Good.
Go, I just did a bottle!
Thank you, that was fun.
I just did a bottle full of water! Scared me! I thought it was the curb!
Yeah, it scared me too.
I could see it was water, and I didn't know if you were trying to go in it, but I thought it was
I didn't even see it.
Of course you didn't. That's because you don't drive.
Shut up, Caden! Jen, see what I have to deal with? Now I have to deal with it from Caden.
Hey! I told you that after I got out of driver's ed.
There, used my potion and got bug beak.
How quick was my wipers, Jen?
I don't know how sorry he is, and you could still get to Jade's by driving past AT&T.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hit the curb again on the other side?
Shut up!
Hi, Steven's bringing me home.
Is Steven going to the activity?
Pending?
We're wondering, because we're at Willow Park right now trying to bring 2 kids his way.
Well, so should I tell Steven to go back to Jade's then?
Are you headed home?
Yes, I just said that.
Okay, we'll meet you at home then.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I guess we're headed home. So maybe it is a good thing we didn't go to Jade's.
We gotta drop this stuff.
He's headed home right now. So we can drop off the stuff tomorrow. We'll put it in the car. And if it's, yeah. Does that make sense, Mindy? Because it's not like we don't pass Jade's tomorrow for school. Oh, which reminds me, kids get out at noon tomorrow. So either the stream will be an early morning stream again, or it'll be a later evening one.
So you don't want the ice cream? No, we want the ice cream.
So turn around and drive past AT&T. No, that's okay. We'll just head home because we need to hurry. Now it's kind of time sensitive because he's ahead of us on headed home. And if he gets there and they're not there, he may choose to leave without them. And then we will have to run them to the very same place he's headed. So it's kind of now more a time thing to just get home.
Stop it, we're trying to get a ton of pumpkin pie. But where are we going, Dad?
Well, I wanted to drop by the light, but I passed that one. I'm getting tired.
You know where Buckbeak is, or you saw where Buckbeak is, but I need more Buckbeaks too.
Since we in Roswell last week, they do every week is a different, either Mendon or Wellsville.
You hope.
Because sometimes he just gets antsy and it starts at 7 and he wants to be there at that time. And so if he feels he's running late and they aren't there, he'll leave because he's not being sure if they're going to be there on time or things like that. And he doesn't want to be late. So Buckbeak, I think, was between the Scout office and the Planet Walk.
I know what Jen wanted.
That's
to
true.
By AT&T. She wanted to join us there, didn't you, Jen?
I don't think so. It was just jumping in the way.
You think?
Yeah, I think I know so.
And we're obviously at a really bad place for connection.
Yeah.
I don't think as bad as it used to be, but I'm still at work, Jen says.
Well, that's a good place to be. I'm glad I have this Thursday and Friday off. Woot, woot! Caden and I can go chase geese in the morning, right, Caden?
Sure.
Hopefully get him his first goose if they come in.
So I had someone on one of my Facebook pages today said, in regards to gifts, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And I said, that's true. As long as you don't throw a fit if they don't open it, because they can't. And someone else said, that's true. It's a double-edged sword. If you're just going to give gifts and not take into account what they want, and then you can't throw a fit at them for not being able to open it.
Yeah, if you keep sending them spell energy and they're full of spell energy, they can't open it.
Or ingredients, and they're full of ingredients.
Ingredient one's a little easier though, because you can dump
Not for me.
I can.
I mean, yeah, I could dump stuff that I want to grow stuff with. Or I mean, not to grow stuff with, but to use for potions, only to get stuff I don't need.
It's true. This is true.
And so that's why I don't when I'm full.
What?
When I was full. Home is where we're going because Steven's home.
There. Does that make sense, Caden?
At least at
He's
home.
at the house.
At least if he hasn't left. If he's left, then we can head. But he dropped David off at home. I'm keeping you guys on just in case, because if we have to run them, that'll give us that much longer we can play. Yeah, he's here.
You're supposed to give this to Grandma, Dad.
Oops. Yeah. Make sure you run it over to her.
I think he didn't understand.
What?
Caden. Let's grab this. So where's my cord? Did you leave it in the car? Okay. Here's this one. And this one. Sorry, trying to grab stuff I need. So Brett doesn't forget. Before he leaves for work tomorrow. That way there's no issues in the morning with getting things, with leaving. So there's that. There's that. And put this. Okay. Plug in my cord that she unplugged just so that if I end up needing it tomorrow, my phone doesn't die as I'm plugged in but not plugged in. So.
Stupid. It's stupid. I got something coming in the mail in the next few days for the three of us.
Where do you want your puff put?
You know,
In the bathroom.
Okay.
he's trying to escape because I just picked him up, but then. You missed out. We went to Krispy Kreme for a free donut.
I don't care. I didn't know that you guys were in town.
Yeah, we aren't complaining.
I picked him up to try to save you guys
Yeah, we
from
just
having to come into
come
town.
into town after. I have no complaints. We just all of a sudden were, oh crap, we gotta hurry and meet him. We were headed to Jade's to meet you, but asked
Why do we
Caden to,
have a turkey?
because it's ours.
Mom ordered a turkey a while ago.
No, she brought in a turkey to get smoked about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all I know is that on the orders when it was Christmas, I thought I saw Mom's name
In a way, yes.
multiple times.
Not multiple times, just the
Well,
once,
the
but,
multiple times when I was looking
Oh,
through.
hey,
oh.
I'm trying to lift you up.
And that would be why I don't like ingredient gifts.
I didn't know you
remembered
were
what
trying
I
to
was
say
gonna
hi,
get.
Mindy.
What?
No clippers for the cats. 'cause
You
I
guys
can't
actually
find
going?
the ones.
Oh, okay.
Like my parrot, David?
Your
Let's
parents about to
see.
jump off.
No, she's not. She's just standing up. Now she's about to jump up. Nope, I guess not.
No, she's
Hi,
just
parrot.
sitting.
She was fast asleep on our bed where I couldn't sit down, so what do you think I did? I grabbed a pheasant feather and dangled it over her. She sprung to life so quick. Yeah.
You could have tickled her on the nose.
Anyway. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go because I know it's going to stop any minute now. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, we'll see you either tomorrow or later. Or tomorrow, well, we'll see you tomorrow either in the first thing in the morning or it'll be a later stream. We'll talk to you later. Bye.